Scientists have just released their findings today on something that we've all been thinking. Nobody actually cares about your Facebook posts. Hello, my name is Henry Franklin Dotson, and welcome to a new episode of the Informal Report. This week, we've got some pretty interesting stories for you guys. But if you're looking for any stories about Justin Bieber's paternity test, you've come to the wrong place. There are many things that are changing in this fast-paced world. The climate, my pants, and of course the way we communicate. With the rise of smartphones, tablets, and laptops, we haven't really had much of a use for penmanship anymore. It's just not something we have to perfect as much as the generations before us had to. There's still at least one area where penmanship counts, and that's the one area that you guys probably least suspect, the world of crime. A new story that comes out of Wheeling, West Virginia proves our point exactly. Police say that a man failed to rob a bank because of one simple mistake. The bank teller couldn't read the note that the man handed to her. Detectives have described the robber as a white, scruffy-looking man carrying a sack. A white, scruffy man carrying a sack. Now, where have I heard that before? Good old Saint Nick approached the lady and handed her a letter. The teller picked up the note, stared at it, and just couldn't decipher exactly what the note said. She handed the note back to the robber, at which point, Santa got frustrated and left the building. Kris Kringle walked out of the bank without any cash, but the local police are still trying to track the man down with the help of a video surveillance tape. Looks like even the North Pole has been hit hard by this economic crisis. Now, we've all had our share of bad teachers in the past that we like to complain about and one-up each other on. But these French kids have got us all beat. A math teacher from southern France lit herself on fire in front of a group of students. She approached the group of kids with the intentions of talking to them about their behavioral issues. According to reports, the teacher was depressed ahead of time, and she was contemplating suicide for a long time. Setting herself on fire obviously didn't go well, and she died in a hospital this past Friday, leaving behind some severe counseling needs for the children that witnessed the incident, and of course a group of happy students that didn't finish their homework the night before. According to one of the witnesses, once the lady was actually on flames, she walked toward the kid, and she said, "No, leave me alone. I don't need help. God told me to do this." God told you to do this? Well, I guess that makes it okay then. Oh wait. So anyway, here's another fiery story for you guys. Skywalker, an 800-pound bull living on a ranch in Maui, Hawaii, was unable to eat for 20 hours. His head was lodged in a giant tire. The white bull had managed to shove his head into a tire that had been dropped off at the ranch. No one could get even close to the very large and very stressed bull until the bull had actually exhausted himself. At that point, one of the ranchers was able to approach the bull and pry the tire off of his neck. Relieved of his rubber burden, Skywalker proceeded to walk over to his watering trough and get the most delicious drink of water he's ever had in his life. Skywalker suffered no lasting damage, but the owner of the ranch said that it left them with one important message. The owner of the ranch said that this is an opportunity to raise awareness about using the ranch and the area around the ranch as a dumping ground. In the past 50 years that the ranch had stood there, never has such an event occurred. Now, for the last week, we asked you guys a question. Which country pays their service women to get fake boobs? And the answer is, drum roll please, Australia. Check out these awesome viewers who got the right answer on the last video. Good job to everyone that got the answer right. You sure do know a lot about fake boobs. And to those of you that didn't get the right answer, don't worry, you'll have another chance. Here's Aiden with the question of the day.
Hello, Aiden here with your question of the day. Today's question is more of an opinionated answer rather than something you can just go to your nearest search engine and type in. So here we go with our question of the day. What do you prefer, Falcon Kick or Falcon Punch? Post in the comments below, make a video response, and whoever posts the most creative response will be in the next video. Thanks.
Alright, so you guys heard his question. What do you guys prefer, Falcon Punch or Falcon Kick? Leave your answer in the comments below, and if we like your answer, we'll put it in the next episode. Now I bring you guys my personal favorite, a new segment that we'd like to call the Weekly Creepy. The Weekly Creepy is a segment where we give you a creep of the week. Now, we all know those people in your lives. Ladies, you know that one person that awkwardly stares at you all the time? That one guy that goes up to your window with the binoculars? Anyways, these are people that take creepy to a whole new level. Now, with the release of the new video game, Modern Warfare 3, you and your friends are probably getting knifed and shot and teabagged and who knows what. Getting intimidated on a regular basis by people who insist that they know your mother on an intimate level. Well, last year, one guy took raging to a whole new level. The man was knifed on a popular multiplayer game online. That's the normal part, but the guy flew into such a rage that he stalked the guy that killed him, even though he lived in a completely different country. After 6 months of stalking, he finally carried out his revenge by ringing the doorbell of the person who had killed him. At which point, when the guy opened the door, The creeper took out a knife and stabbed him right in the heart. The man was in critical condition at the time, but since then he has recovered and he's now okay. He probably thinks twice before he logs into a server to play with other people. Alright, that's it for this episode of the Informal Report. As some lasting advice, you might want to think twice before killing someone online. The next thing you know, they could be stabbing you, teabagging you, and even the worst online threat, doing your mom. Alright, this episode has been brought to you by Facebook, helping you stalk people since 2004. Don't forget to comment on the video, like the video, and you might even want to subscribe. I'm Henry Franklin Dotson, and you have just been newsed.